You ever done a background acting gig before? I did one recently. We're told we're going to get paid $100 to basically just sit around and do nothing. At some point, the director came out and he told us that what we were about to see and be a part of would be the equivalent of like a TED Talk, you know, like a motivational, inspirational speech sort of thing. What actually happened was a man, he came out on stage looking a lot like a magician mixed with Billy Ray Cyrus. And then he proceeded to tell us that we don't need things like money or shelter or medicine or religion or government. All we need is the universe and love. The guy's name is Markus Rothkranz. And I figured, Markus, you're a public speaker. You got nothing to hide, right? So, who is Markus Rothkranz? Well, I've done some digging, and you're not going to believe who this man is, and I'm really excited to share it with you. So, let's check it out.
Most primitive people on Earth are outliving us by up to 50 years. They have no medical plans, no pills, no x-rays, no electricity, no freezers, no stove.
These people are actors, and the background behind them is also fake. This lens flare is fake. Actually, if you pay close attention, you'll notice that this guy in the front is the same guy as this guy in the back. Huh, weird.
Those are 100 years old and still having sex. You tell me who's better off.
At 9 years old, he...
Look at this guy. He's definitely a news reporter, right? He's definitely not a guy sitting in front of a green screen. Apparently this is News 6. It's fake.
Won a public speaking award on exponential evolution. At 17, he was in theoretical physics.
This woman is also a fake news reporter.
Heal Yourself 101, probably the most straightforward book ever written on self-healing.
That isn't how news people talk, so that's a little weird.
Type 2 diabetes, it went away completely.
These camera flashes, those are fake, and there's nobody taking their picture right now.
Day Leonardo is single-handedly creating a new revolution.
It's time to be healthy, alive, and beautiful again.
Again, with the green screen and the fake camera flashes.
There will be a healing unlike anything this...
A desperately sad attempt at a news report. This isn't television. This is fake, and you can clearly see the green screen and the background is completely fake, and he's hired more actors.
Nothing controls your destiny but you, not the economy, nothing.
And it doesn't stop there. His new book, The Prosperity Secret, is exactly what people need in today's hard times.
Wow, it's exactly what you need in today's hard times. Interesting.
Report life-changing experiences before even finishing the book.
The Prosperity Secret. This is different.
I write this so a 6-year-old can understand it. It's time to...
You heard it there, folks. He writes it so a 6-year-old can understand it. Any idiot can read his stupid fucking book. Again, fake lens flare, actors, green screen, and he even stuck with using the same actor in the front and the same actor in the back again.
Start over, and I mean really start over.
Watch this dumb little twirl he does for no reason, and remember, he's alone when he filmed this.
The greatest moments in history came out of hardship.
I've gone like days and days and days without food, and I felt great. As a matter of fact, if any of you have done like a 3-day fast, after about the second or third day, you're getting spiritual. That's amazing.
Yeah, when you fast, you get spiritual because you're not providing your body with enough nutrients to keep your brain operating, so you start to hallucinate. This has been a thing throughout history. It's not a real thing. You're not actually experiencing any spiritual hallucinations. You're just really hungry, so your brain starts freaking out.
You're like, wow, who needs drugs in this world?
And it shows great results for breast cancer. I'm not supposed to say that, am I?
I don't think he is supposed to say that.
I really don't eat that much. The longest living people in the world barely eat.
I'm almost certain that's not true.
Give your body what it needs and watch the miracles start to
Green screen.
happen.
Another green screen.
Don't let anybody ever tell you you are too old for anything.
Okay, so the next few seconds of this video are from the Healthy People Rock Expo in Vegas. It was taken in 2007. Pay close attention because most of it is fake. Okay, first of all, it shows a huge audience of people. Wow, what a crazy audience. And off in the distance, you can see a very, very small Markus edited into the scene. This is not real. He's not on this stage. All these shots of these models are green screened. I don't even know what I'm supposed to think about this particular... I don't know what he's doing. It's kind of weird. Anyway. Now this is an actual video. This is not fake. This was most likely filmed from the audience, where Markus and his wife were most likely standing during this event. So they filmed this, and then they later put together this video to pretend, hey guys, we were totally on stage at this amazing event. Don't you believe us? This guy is my favorite because he's a really shitty actor. And again, if you look right in the background, these are just actors. This is just a green screen. This is a guy that Markus most likely knows or paid to say the following line.
This is like the rock and roll of like hell. I want to see you.
You're going to see a series of images that are coming up really quickly. Pay close attention. They're all fake. This is, again, green screen. These actors, green screened.
On the stage next year.
There you go. I don't know why he decided to keep this in here. He's not a singer. I don't think I need to tell you, this entire scene is fake. It's all just special effects done on a computer. This is not a live performance. This is also fake. He is standing in front of a green screen. Those clips of the audience are stock footage, most likely.
Das beste Ding, was wir tun können, ist jede Sekunde von unser Leben. Jedes kleine Ding angucken. Mit Wunder.
The next part you're about to see, I wish I could say that I edited in as a joke, but I didn't. This is the real stock footage of an audience that Markus decided to put in his video. It's not real. It's from another video entirely. You can tell by looking at the audience that's here, and then if we proceed, suddenly a sea of old people in a completely different place arise. I don't understand why he decided to go with this, because it's not even a good thing. It looks like it's from the 70s. It's a little weird.
The days are flying by. We keep wanting to blame others for our problems and say that they took our freedom from us. They took our lives and made us slaves. We love to blame the government, the media, our friends, our family, everyone but the true source, ourselves. We love to have things done for us, including thinking. We don't want to have to think. We don't want to have to do research and figure things out on our own. We want others to do the work and the research and tell us the results and what to do and what to take and what to eat, what to think, what to believe. And we want them to do it for us for free because we are even too lazy to pay for anything of value. We don't want to learn. We simply want to be told what to do and hope that what we're being told is the truth and good for us. You know, it's we that give our power away. And it's our wishful thinking that makes us want to believe that those we are giving our power away to are our friends and that they want the best for us and that the products they sell us are good for us. It's our desire for comfort that made us lazy and give our power away to anyone crossing our path that sounds like they know what they're talking about. It's not their fault. They're simply salesmen taking advantage of an opportunity.
If you are really great and powerful, you'll keep your promises.
Do you presume to criticize the great Oz?
Remember how in The Wizard of Oz, Judy Garland, who was a ginger, I might add, proved that the blonde-haired wizard was a fraud? That's kind of my theme I'm going with here. So, what other crazy things does Markus preach? Let's take a look.
Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain.
Everything in the universe is just energy. And what we see is just the way the energy kind of works together. It's kind of an illusion. We're in a video game. That's really all it is. In the long picture, this is just a video game. That's all it is. You guys are playing a video game.
Das Leben ist ein Video Game.
I actually agree with Markus on this. Life is a lot like a video game, which is why I'd like to show you footage from one of my favorite video games, Red Dead Redemption.
I know a cure for all ailments, Mr. Marston.
Ah, I'm sure you do. And I'm sure for just $2 an ounce, I could live forever.
Cures headaches, neuralgia, earache, toothaches, backache, swelling, sprains, sore chests, swelling of the throats, contracted cords and muscles, anxieties and ravaged nerves, stiff joints, wrenches, dislocations, cuts and bruises, and it adds vitality and vigor to the healthy man.
Night sweats, hot flashes, mood swings, cramps, diabetes, weight issues, heart problems, arthritis, allergies, ADD, sleeping problems. Men can't get it up or women don't feel the magic anymore. If you have MS, autism, low energy, or brain fog. If you have stomach problems or are aging faster and faster. Female PMS, hormone problems, herpes, rheumatism, sex problems, sinus problems, multiple sclerosis, stress, stomach problems, gum disease, vaginal infections.
You know, it's this kind of shit that makes you wonder how many idiots are out in the world spreading herpes because Markus told them you can rub a fucking dandelion or whatever on your cold sores.
Fevers, infections, skin disease, poison remedy, blood purifiers, good for colitis, stomach aches, diarrhea, and my dad's prostate, and my dad's prostate, and my dad's prostate.
And my dad's prostate.
Stop throwing your money away. There is no magic pill, no magic product, no magic machine, no magic all-natural wonder substance.
You know, this might be the first honest thing Markus has said. Let's hope he doesn't contradict himself at any point.
I think I just pulled off a miracle. I had to create something else, and I worked at it, and I think I just pulled off a freaking miracle. This is amazing. This stuff, I'm calling it Trim Force. Studies show a superior loss of body fat and increase in lean muscle mass when you take this stuff. Consult your doctor, because you're probably going to have to adjust your medication. Matter of fact, if you eat right, if you start exercising, if you start doing all the things I tell you to do, you won't need insulin anymore. Why? Because you probably won't have diabetes anymore. I think I just created a miracle with this stuff. So, you can get it at, of course, markusproducts.com or healanything.com. What can I say? I need a vacation now. I work too hard. Okay, bye. See ya. Have a good one.
I figured I'd keep this clip in because it is both pointless and stupid.
Would you say you have this much fat hanging onto your body? Okay, what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to smear this on my body, all right? So hang on here. All right, so I'm gonna start smearing this fat on my body. Okay, so here I am covered in this fat. The thing is, this much fat spread over my body, because the body has a large surface area, it doesn't make you really any bigger visually.
I'm not sure if my deeply unhealthy heart can take much more of this cringe, but let's keep going. Let's hear what Hitler's wet dream thinks about aging.
The Bible says we're supposed to live to be at least 125. All it is allowing nature a chance to do what it's designed to do.
This is Cara. She's 46 years old. Have a good look at what 46 years old looks like. These are also 46-year-old women, and the sad truth about all these people is none of them are alive anymore. They all died at 46 years of age. Nobody should be buried at this age, not even twice this age. Don't let these people's lives be in vain. Let them motivate you. Premature aging, illness, disease, and death in most cases are totally avoidable. Don't let this happen to you.
Holy shit. Wish I could say that was a joke, but that is a real video Markus made shortly after Googling pictures of dead women. According to Markus, if you don't take care of yourself, those women you've never seen or heard of will have died in vain. That's cold-blooded, Marco.
If you find yourself being angry a lot, bitter, constantly complaining about stuff, resentful of others, judgmental, or having nothing better to do than going online and voting thumbs down on other people's stuff, or being mean to others in any way, or put them in their place, or trying to improve others instead of yourself, then you are frustrated with your own life, your love life, what you see in the mirror, and what you're doing with your life.
That's a bit of a fucking judgment, don't you think, Markus? To say that anyone who criticizes you has an awful life? That's Scientology shit.
And don't bring up the genetics bullshit. If you look like your parents, it's because you ate their food when you were young and you picked up their energy patterns, emotions, and beliefs. You can change all that overnight. They have scientifically proven that you can change your genetics, your very DNA within seconds, just by the way you think. So you'd better start thinking positive if you want a positive life. It's time to start deleting all negative comments, people, and thoughts from your life. Stop doing the things, eating the foods, and having the thoughts that are bad for you. Everything you've imagined and dreamed about in a relationship is not only possible, it's very, very real.
But it will only show up when you totally let go of everything you've been holding on to and step into the unknown. You must believe in yourself and be willing to die in order to truly find life.
What the fuck? That Aryan-looking woman next to Markus is Markus's girlfriend, Cara Brotman. She also believes in some crazy shit. Crazy shit like epigenetics. A quick search on Wikipedia shows that epigenetic therapy can allegedly allow someone to change their sexual orientation and may reduce the probability of a homosexual outcome in children. What the fuck?
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more.
Why the fuck would anyone even try this? It makes homosexuality sound like a fucking disease. Oh, but that doesn't even scratch the surface of crazy. Let's continue.
Something interesting happened to women who were completely 100% raw, had cleansed their bodies as clean as could possibly be, and were living the way nature intended. They stopped having periods. And they also found something else interesting. Even though they weren't having periods, some of them still got pregnant. Those are the ones who wanted to get pregnant. And those who didn't. This opens a fascinating new field, and this is called epigenetics.
I never used birth control, and I never got pregnant again. I became pregnant at age 27. And I was devastated because I did not want this baby. I didn't want any more babies. And that night when I went to bed, the day I found out I was pregnant, I went to bed that same night and I really focused on my body and my mind was really strong. And I was telling myself that, you know, this is not what I wanted. And, well, to make a long story short, I actually had a miscarriage the next day.
Sounds like she willed herself down a flight of stairs is more like it. This is a grown woman telling other people that you can prevent pregnancy and cause yourself to have a miscarriage with your mind. This is not a real thing. Do not try this. You will most likely end up pregnant. I wonder how many teen pregnancies these nutjobs have caused with their psychotic beliefs. But Cara makes up just one of Markus's crazy friends. Let's look at another. This is Jesse Bogdanovich. Jesse, as seen in these 3 other videos wearing the same shirt, has a very important message about vaccinations.
Today on MarkusNews.com, the inspirational story of a boy that got polio from a vaccination and then cured himself with raw food and fasting.
How ridiculous is that?
And you became like this invalid, and you luckily figured out on your own to heal yourself with raw food. Tell people about the badness of shots and how you can heal yourself with it. Thanks for being here, bud.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Yeah, I just wanted to say, I know there's so much debate on vaccines and everything, and it's really crazy, but you got to do your own research. And if you put the dangers of vaccine in Google or Dogpile, which is even better because you can really see some of the things in there.
I don't think I need to tell you guys not to trust a guy who recommends Dogpile as a search engine.
And then I got many messages from people saying that they're not going to vaccinate in there. So I was really, really grateful for those parents that are not going to vaccinate their kids because we really have to look into that. Also, I love dust. It's so funny, and microbes and all this, so I love walking in the dust. Sometimes when there's trucks going by and there's all this dust, I'm actually kind of bathing in it. I'm like inhaling it, and it feels good to me. Live from here. It's so much better than this crazy brain that's programmed by so many generations of people and other things that are even beyond us. But when we come from here, it's so beautiful. I mean, it's really, truly, there's no words to describe it. It's so beautiful when you come from your heart. And when you come from your heart, everything in life will be taken care of for you.
It's up here that tells you to vaccinate.
Yeah.
This down here says, I don't need it.
Right.
People need to listen to this more.
And then my mom gave me this book by David Wolf, Nature's First Law, when it first came out.
The author Jesse and Markus are talking about is David Wolf, pictured here. Both Markus and Jesse seem to respect his outlook, and his videos actually show up when you look up Markus on YouTube. Let's hear what David has to say for himself. I'm sure it's entirely factual and based in reality.
Heart, which is the toroidal center of our double toroid system, right there, right there. This is the whole thing. Our opening here, that's in, right, in the other opening. You know what I'm talking about. Because then that whole game goes away, and you're all like, oh, I'm a wrong world now. Oh my God, I'm a raw mortal yogi again. Think about it. Like, we were all at one time raw mortal yogis who accidentally died. We got reincarnated. We got, like, had to figure it all out again from scratch.
As if that wasn't bad enough, also featured on this YouTube channel are videos by Dr. David Jubb.
It's Inside Our Mind. I'm Dr. David Jubb. We've got a really great show for you today. I'm going to be talking a little bit about where did food come from.
Interdimensional beings.
There is also this. That's right, folks. He's a piss drinker. And by the look of his face, the urine hasn't been too kind to him.
If you'd be drinking your urine for 2 years, you become the best in your field. It's just going to be automatically given to you. If you've done it for 5 years, well, that's going to be automatic genius. Just won't have to do anything else. It's just being handed to you. Automatic genius. Drink your urine for 7 years and automatic sainthood.
There you go.
The last little fact about Dr. David Jubb, and the most disturbing, is this article written about him in the New York Post in 2007. The article tells a very disturbing story about how Dr. David Jubb patched his son's fractured ankle with chopsticks and then had his child taken away from him. I'd like to end the featured videos with a less serious friend of Markus, Doreen Virtue. Doreen writes books on angel therapy. Remember how people used to believe in angels and that sort of bullshit? Maybe you still have a grandma that sends you those stupid emails about angels. Either way, the main reason simpletons like you and me can't hear angels is because we're all clogged up with bad stuff.
Go for it.
Well, I've always been intuitive, and of course now teach people intuition. Everything we eat has a life force energy. It's either very alive, high energy, or dead. People talk to me all the time, I can't hear my angels, I can't hear God, and 99% of the time it's because they're eating so much, it's just covering them up, and they can't hear a thing.
They're eating dead food. And you eat dead food, there's no life, and you end up dying.
So what's the big deal about a guy who green screens himself and makes fake newscasts to promote his product? Well, a lot of things. It's kind of manipulative, you know. I think your average stupid person who doesn't know anything about video editing or video production could easily fall for this stuff and end up thinking that Markus is somebody who he's actually not. In fact, I feel like I can almost promise you that the footage that was taken of the audience on the day that I did the background acting gig for Markus will probably be used for his future videos, so he can replace all the shitty footage that he has of fake audiences that have never seen or even heard of Markus Rothkranz. Kind of manipulative, don't you think? The shots of helicopters and planes and all this sort of luxury stuff is to imply that Markus is really well off, and he's really well off because of the decisions that he has made. And yes, while that may be true, the decisions that he has made have resulted in taking money from stupid people who would fall for just about anything. Unfortunately, there is so much information on Markus for me to sift through that it's taken me hours and hours to put together what I already have so far. Hey everybody, it's your boy Ryan Barassa. It's been a while. It's been about 7 months since I've done like some sort of addressing this subject matter. After I made the video, people went insane. Like, I got so many insane comments and like crazy, angry, violent threats and things like that. So I took interest a little more than maybe I should have, because, I don't know, it's tempting when you're looking at a well of stupidity where you're getting comments from Markus Rothkranz supporters who can't spell or put together a decent argument to save their life. What else has happened over these past 7 months? Markus has threatened to sue me. To sue somebody for what he claims he can sue me for, which is defamation of character. To claim that, you need to prove that I've done damage to your business, or enough damage to warrant a lawsuit. And you'd also have to prove that I've made false statements. So let's talk about that for a second. The first Markus video that I made, according to that, he had about 62,000 subscribers when I made my first video about him. How many subscribers do you think he has now? He has 80,000 subscribers, and it's growing every day. So that's interesting. I've gained 143 subscribers. I don't know how you would prove damage, because it's ridiculous to even assume that. You're still very successful. My videos just annoyed you. That's all. And it's just freedom of speech. It's my opinion. Consider this an extension of a YouTube comment. He took down his videos since I criticized him. Why would somebody do that? Just stand by your beliefs. I'm standing by my beliefs. Here's a great quote from the comedian Tim Minchin, also a handsome ginger atheist, by the way.
Throughout history, every mystery ever solved has turned out to be not magic. Do you know what they call alternative medicine that's been proved to work? Medicine.
He has a video where he's talking directly to the camera, and he's like, don't trust people out there. They're just salesmen trying to be your friend and sell you some product. If you look at it in a different perspective, he's talking about himself. That's all I'm saying. He shows footage of books that he sells or provides for free that literally say, Health Cures 101. Cures. I thought that was weird. I called him out on it. I don't think you can cure things like MS and autism and diabetes. You can't just cure MS with a raw vegan diet, is essentially all I'm saying. Nothing wrong with a raw vegan diet. If you're a vegan, you know, I probably won't have you over my house for dinner. I'm kidding. I have a vegan friend, and his farts smell terrible, by the way. Vegan farts are the worst. Whatever, I'm making fun of vegans and raw vegans, but there's nothing wrong with a raw vegan diet. There's also nothing wrong with eating meat, in my opinion. If you disagree, I don't care. I don't care what your opinion is. This whole thing was me just telling you what my opinion was. Anyway, I'm a selfish person. Let's continue. Find a psychiatrist before you go find a fucking motivational speaker, because they're not experts. They're just guys with opinions. Like me. I'm not an expert. I'm just a guy who thinks he's funny. That's it. He talks about how vaccines are bad. Huge controversy. I don't think vaccines are bad. I think people should vaccinate their kids. The end. That's just my opinion. Big controversy. Most intelligent people agree with the side that thinks that vaccines should be a thing. He says that your brain clouds your judgment. You should think from your heart, which is insane, because your heart is just an organ that pumps blood through your body. Your brain is the thing that contains all the important shit. And then I wrap up my second video by saying, eat healthy if you want. And yet I get all these comments from people saying, oh, you're against a raw vegan diet. I don't care about your raw vegan diet. I thought that was obvious. At no point do I say that a raw vegan diet is bad. I'm just a comedian who saw a guy that preaches things that I don't like. To wrap everything up, I would like to leave with a quote from Markus, which is taken directly from the speech that I witnessed live in Vegas back in January when I first made my first video. This is a quote from Markus. People will laugh at you, will judge you, accuse you, belittle you, try to humiliate you. Remember, it's all just a test. No matter how hard anyone tries, it's impossible to destroy love. They can nail you to a cross, shoot you full of bullets, take all your reputation. It's all just an illusion. Or you could sue your enemies. You see, when I go on stage as a stand-up comedian, I'm opening myself to instant criticism. Sometimes I'll tell a joke that doesn't work, and no one laughs, and it hurts. But that's okay. Here, let me motivate you quickly for free. Eat healthy and exercise if you want to. Personally, I don't want to live forever. Because if I live forever, I'm going to be stuck on this planet with cunts like Markus. Alright guys, that's all I got. Anyway, this is Ryan Brassa signing off. And remember, the universe is speaking to us.
For it's nothing compared to what's just around the corner. This is just the beginning. You will be amazed how full of shit you really are.
In 2007, a science advocacy group called Sense About Science reached out to the manufacturers of 15 detox health products, and they wanted to figure out one thing. What exactly was the toxin that those products were targeting? After talking to the makers of everything from smoothies to supplements to shampoos, the researchers came back with absolutely nothing. Not a single company could identify what toxic substance their detox product eliminated. Long story short, detoxing, for weight loss, for beauty treatments, for fitness, is bullshit.
A guy like you should wear a warning. You're dangerous. You're toxic. I'm slipping up. The taste of a poison paradise. Don't you know that you're toxic? Don't you know that you're toxic?
And my dad's prostate.